Another busy day in Canberra. Let's get straight into it. Joining me now, Sky's Political Editor Andrew Clennell. Andrew, welcome. I'll get back to Canberra in a moment, but some astonishing figures you broke this afternoon about Matt Kean's chances come Saturday. A 16% primary vote swing against him in his own seat of Hornsby. Pretty astonishing.
It is astonishing, and if we look at these figures, basically they're from an industry group. It's a credible pollster. I've been asked to name neither, but I can assure you it's credible polling. It shows Kean going from 53% primary in his seat to 37%, and One Nation going up 10 to 15 from the 2019 result, and the Liberal Democrats 6. And Labor's pretty much the same. So you can see it's gone directly to these right-wing parties off Matt Kean. And I think that says a lot about the way this election is headed. You can see Mark Latham's One Nation assist Labor getting a power. This is apparently happening in Western Sydney seats as well, from what I've heard. One Nation getting quite a decent slice of the vote from people not happy with the New South Wales Liberal Party at the moment, presumably, Peter.
Yeah, well, if you listen to Matt Kean, he thinks he's the messiah of so-called progressive politics. So this is taking a bite on the overarching Liberal vote, something I've argued through, plenty of times before, but that's proven. Let's see what happens on Saturday night, but your poll certainly proves that point. What's driving the move, do you think?
Well, I think it kind of, to be honest, it justifies some of the things you've been saying in your column, Peter, in the sense that you've got to sort of pitch to everyone and govern for everyone. You can't say we've got a problem in this area, let's focus all our policy in this area. We had a state budget which was lauded by a lot of the state parliamentary press gallery journalists last year, when the entire focus and most of the publicity was around policies for women. Now, that's great. Of course there should be policies for women, and particularly around childcare and preschool, and it's very important for our society. But it was that and climate. And if you make that your message, well, you're not appealing to traditional conservatives. And frankly, elephant in the room, you're not appealing to men who vote Conservative. And you can lose them. And in an optional preferential system, they can just vote one in New South Wales. It's different to the Fed election where, 60% of them might come back and preference you and you win the seat anyway. And that's what's really looking like it's going to cost the coalition at this election.
I might also add the idea that you think that childcare policy deals with all the issues women might have. It's offensive. Women care about national security and the economy as much as a bloke does. And in any event, childcare, which is a family issue, not just a women's issue, it only hits families for such a small period of time when kids are young. So what's your solution to women when the children are 15 or 22 or 8 or 9 and at school? I mean, these are the other things that I think sometimes they miss.